Hmm.
It's an Eastern Conference battle at the American Airlines Arena here in Miami, Florida, as the Heat look to work the home court advantage. Welcome, folks, and thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. For the Cavaliers, this is the last game before heading back to Cleveland. Well, they're certainly excited about this one, and will be laying it all on the line as the intensity is palpable. Two top caliber teams facing off on the hardwood to do battle.
And this should be fun, guys. They see this team a lot, 4 times during the regular season. And so far, they've split the first 2. So they seem pretty evenly matched. A chance to build some confidence with a win tonight.
Yeah, I think they're really highly motivated in this one. I mean, it becomes a pretty good chess match at this point. As you mentioned, both teams evenly matched. You've seen each other a few times. You know each other's tendencies. And the coaches really can factor in games and situations like this.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Varejao in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now here's James. He had 28 points in the win against Toronto. And it's Smith missing. Freak kicks to Wade. And the rejection by Love. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Now here's Freak, covered by Irving. Wade against Smith. Clock at 6. Bosch kicks to Freak. Fires from 14. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Irving attacking. And Love has it in the corner. That one goes. Count it.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Raptors.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Here's LeBron, banked in off the glass.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
He'd have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Logan, pass to Bosch. Winslow dishes to Bosch. Misses the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Irving kicks to James. Left side Irving. Here's Love, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Dwayne Wade. Cleveland shooting their first free throws of this game. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Irving. Logan, the pass to Bosch. Bosch sets the pick for Wade. Back to Bosch. Miami needs to get a shot off. Miami no good on that time either.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
Yeah, I don't know, though, Clark. That defender was on him like glue on that possession. That would have been a heck of a bucket, even though we've seen him hit those in the past. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Wade outside. Feeds to Freak. Bosch, the screen. Wade dishes to Bosch. They get it back. Here's Whiteside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage is taking a little jump compared to last season.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Stoudemire's checked in for Bosch. And it's Dragic in for Winslow. And he gets the bucket. Williams has got his first points in this one. Here's Logan. 29 points for him last game against Boston.
And he also made an impact on defense, guys. 3 block shots over the course of the game.
Now here's Dragic. It's a 3-point game. There's the feed to Freak. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Harkless. Off target with his 3. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Shoots it up. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Wade. 1:32 left in the first quarter. Screen by O'Neal. Williams attacking. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Wade kicks to Stoudemire. And a wide open look for Freak. Tries yet again. And it's finished off by Wade as he lays it in.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Okay, Miami, now coming on the court are your Heat answers. We'll hear ya.
And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last. Cavaliers 4th.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
The Heat making a switch here. Stokes is checked in. Harkless with it. Wade is covering. Outside jumper. Screen by O'Neal. And it's Shumpert penetrating. He took good advantage of that screen.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Freak. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Top of the key, Dragic. 5 on the clock, and Thompson sends it back, and he gets it back. No good from Wade. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And Shumpert kicks to Williams. Back to Shumpert. From 12 feet out, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
Oh my God. Wow. I wasn't even paying attention.
Up in time. And that's not going to go.
Okay, Miami, now coming on the court are your
We have a star-studded matchup with LeBron James going against Freak, who playing against the King.
Man, he's just an athletic freak, you know? People call me freak, but he's a freak on the court. He can do everything: shoot, pass, defend, play all 5 positions. He's just a world-class competitor. A great leader for his team, and I look forward to playing against him.
I did not say that.
Both guys mean so much, Clark, to their team. Who do you give the edge to in this game?
I typically lean towards the home team, Kevin, and that's where I'm going to go. No disrespect to LeBron here. He's the perennial MVP, but Freak is, he's one of the brightest up-and-coming players we have in the game today, and he looks extremely motivated to defend home court, too. So I think he'll make it happen, him and his team.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Bro.
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another, as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotations and drives, doing really good work at the defensive end.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Love and Verjao are up front, and it's Irving at the point. Let's go to our sideline.
Bro, what is it? Always passes where I don't want it to pass, bro.
Well, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics put on a show. He had 29 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little resting.
And the Heat with some changes. Haslam comes in. There's 1:54 left to play here in the second quarter. Shot to stop the run. That's short off the rim.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because... And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Well, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And here is Williams, following the three-pointer by Freak. The screen from Thompson. Shot off the screen, and James gets it to go on the assist by Shumpert. LeBron's got 5.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Shumpert with the ball. Here's Thompson, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, G8, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what?
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
James misses. The Heat trail by 5. Freak kicks to Wade. Taken away by Williams. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. The shot misses.
How about him there just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
I need you guys to be crashing the offensive glass. Big guys, use your size to box out and get inside position. Effort, fellas. Effort!
Wade. No good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 5. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
I don't think there's some magic answer to that. I mean, defense aren't exactly a puzzle there's a solution to. Sometimes all you can do is hoist it up and hope it goes in. Right now, they just aren't falling for us.
You simply can't get enough of you. Thanks for joining us. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Freak really making a difference here.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all four quarters.
The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. Freak is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Logan, the pass to Bosch. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Bosch has got his first bucket in this one. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Screen by Smith. Irving kicks to James. The fadeaway. No good. And Miami the other way now. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
LeBron James on the wing.
That's a wall.
Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's 7 points for LeBron.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going. And let's review some numbers for Freak. He's putting up about 17 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Wade outside. He kicks it to Bosch. The jump hook. That's good. Bosch has got 4 this quarter. Here's James. He has 7. To the paint. Love dishes to Varejao. Can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Logan. Off target from outside. Cleveland leading by 5. To the left wing. Varejao passes to LeBron. Cleveland moving the ball around. Irving, good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's Freak. Tight look at that jam.
Beautiful. Rising up and hammering it home. That could be just what they need to pick their energy up.
Wow, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that for man, oh man, was that
And
fun.
no doubt about it, guys. That's one of those plays that will pick up his teammates. A lot of times a play like that is just what you need to get the adrenaline flow for your team.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia.
Who had it?
Slam Cam giving us a great look at that one. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Miami. Dragic comes in for Dwayne Wade. Dragic against Smith. Pick by Varejao. Smith kicks to Varejao. Here's Irving. No one near James as he lets it go.
Wow,
good, and the assist goes to Irving. LeBron's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs. Heat have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Okay, time now for an injury report.
Hey guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of Miami about his status. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. If he misses a large number of games, you have to think it will have an effect on their chances of winning an NBA title this season. A tough break if that's how it turns out, guys.
All right, Doris, we will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible.
Freak dishes to Haslem and stolen by Irving. Smith the pass to Love. Back to Smith. In the corner, Irving with it. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And it's an 11-point Cavalier lead.
Oh, my
I'll tell you
God.
what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
The Heat making a switch here. Stoudemire's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Varejao. And Mo Williams subbed in for J.R. Smith. Irving kicks to Love. They set the pick. Pass to James. Irving dishes to Love. Buries the long-range jumper. Love's got 12 points in the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And that one's good.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. LeBron outside. Inside. And Irving with the basket on the assist by LeBron. And that's 15 points for Kyrie Irving. In the corner, Winslow with it. Now here's Freak, covered by Irving. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm. No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Now here's Shumpert. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
The dish to Stokes. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Irving. No coverage that time. 16 points for Freak.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Here's Irving. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
And it's Freak missing.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Dwayne Wade.
Williams passes to Love. Here's Irving. Just 3 on the clock, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And Kevin, that's a really sweet stroke from Irving there.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Heat trail by 18, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. The forwards are LeBron and Thompson, and it's Varejao in at center. And it's Bosh in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. That's 7 points for Chris Bosh.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Baseline jumper. Miami grabs the miss.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Logan, and the Heat another three.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Irving attacking.
Oh, this man's so fast, bro.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
And the foul called on
what?
That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And 5 turnovers here. He set his team back on the offensive end.
Winslow's checked in for Miami.
Bro.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Picked by Varejao.
It's like all over me, and then I get the freaking foul, bro.
James dishes to Varejao. Good work defensively by Whiteside. The Heat trail by 14. Logan the pass to Winslow. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Well, they've also really been dialed in with their jump shot. I mean, they have not missed much from mid-range today.
The Cavaliers leading by 11.
Cavaliers time.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Freak kicks to Bosh. And again, Miami with the triple.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Outside Irving. It's Varejao, high post. It's hauled in by the Heat. Winslow's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective. The shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that could have brought him back in this game.
Come on.
Everything had to start dropping. And boy, have they gotten on a roll.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Bosh can't get it to go.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And it's a 10-point Cleveland lead.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Freak kicks to Wade. Pulls up on the elbow. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
D-Wade with an excellent pass there.
Cleveland leading by 8. Outside Irving. Passes to Thompson. He dishes it to James. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Fires the 3. The shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now. And here is LeBron. And a wide open look for Irving. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Fellas, that's been a go-to shot for them today.
Yeah, and they found that sweet spot in the defense. And it's right between the paint and the three-point line. And, boy, have they been rock solid.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
The Heat trail by 10. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Logan. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
It's been a nice game for Freak. He's got 19 points and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
Love check in for Cleveland. James dishes to Irving. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, my
gets it to go.
God.
Give it up for your Heat dancers.
Here's Logan. Pass to Whiteside. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. And the pass to LeBron. He feeds it to Love. Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up the baby hook. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Cleveland.
Clark, what do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
Simply field goal percentage. They shot the ball much better than the opponent.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Kyrie Irving. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Now, Freak shoots the 3. Off target with that shot. So we see the Cavaliers.
Thank you.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith with Kyrie Irving. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
Kyrie, man, you know this dude is...
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Miami as the Heat go up against the Boston Celtics. Taking a look at the Celtics, they're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way.
On the floor for the visiting Boston Celtics. At center, Hakan Demogui. At power forward, Jordan Mickey. At the other forward position, Wilson Chandler. At shooting guard, Avery Bradley. At the other guard position, Isaiah Thomas. The head coach of the visiting team is Brad Stevens.
What's up, bro? Like, what the fuck? When you see me, you say you gonna show to my house? You keep saying a lot better.
At small forward.
I thought you was
At 6'6", number 20, Justice Winslow. In the middle, 7 feet, number 21, Hassan Whiteside. Number 1, Chris Bosh. And number 3, Wayne. At point, 6 feet 4 inches, number 8, Freak. Eric Spoelstra is your head coach.
It's an All-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Celtics come into town for this one. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. They continue to spread the load, trying to compensate guys for the injured Jared Sullinger.
Kevin, yeah, he got injured a few games ago, and it's been tough without him.
And we've seen what a different team they are without him on the floor. I mean, it has not been nearly as cohesive a unit as when he's there.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Celtics. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Wilson Chandler out there with Mickey. And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Outside Thomas. There's a screen. Pass to Mickey. Feeds it to Bradley. Shot clock at 5. The 10-footer. Good.
Avery Bradley.
Freak with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. He kicks to Bosh to the inside. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosh touched it last. On defense, the Heat. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And in part because I just thought they came out flat in that game and could never recover. Just not their best effort.
And I thought perhaps they might get an injection of life from somebody off the bench, but that never happened either.
Stolen. And here is Thomas. 17 points in his last outing. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, earlier I spoke with Brad Stevens. We talked about the strategy as it applies to D. Wade. He said Dwayne can score at will when he gets into a rhythm. So our job is going to be prevent him from getting into that rhythm in the first place. Because if we can't do that, the points will just pile up. Most opponents are completely aware of that, guys.
Thanks, Doris.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. So it's the Celtics now, following the score by Miami. There's the screen. 6 to shoot. For the three, Chandler, it's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Freak with it. Thomas is on him. Bosh kicks to Wade. He dishes it to Whiteside. Winslow, the pass to Bosh. To the middle. The jump hook, and Freak gets it to go on the assist by Bosh. 6 points for Freak.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And Whiteside sends it back. In transition, here comes Miami. Wade kicks to Freak. Passes it to Bosh. He feeds it to Winslow. There's the dish to Freak. Wade against Bradley. Shoots. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Celtics ball.
Well, some of the big men in the league didn't mind drifting out and letting it fly from deep. Here are the best three-point shooters, centers, and power forwards. Second is Chris Bosh.
And the value of having a big man who can do what these guys can is that they draw bigger defenders out of the paint. You have to stay with them wherever they go.
And, you know, that opens up some wide lanes and paths to the bucket for their slashers, and they get a lot of room as a result to operate and penetrate. It's a huge benefit having a big fellow who can knock down threes.
Now the feed to Allen. Rejected by Lodi. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. A change here. 16 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Rozier. 9 points last game out. Dishes it to Chandler. The pass to Rozier. 18 feet away and he knocks it down. Rozier's got his first basket. And at the end. And before the game, we heard from Chris Bosh. While they're taking him one game at a time, he definitely sees. Chris Bosh has become one of the wise old men of the NBA with his long and very successful career. Clark, there's a lot to be said for knowing what's coming and knowing how to handle it.
Well, he is indeed one of the elder statesmen of the league with his 2 rings and dozen-plus years, but he's also a very smart player to begin with. High IQ. Combine those 2 things, and you sometimes get 21 and 7, like Bosh is still delivering for Miami.
And off we go at post-game. Now starting the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
He's in at the point. Haslam's out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Winslow, and it's Richardson in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Whiteside's checked in for Miami. Boston on D. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Freak dishes to Bosh. To the inside. Logan, good, and it's Bosh picking up the assist. Bosh has got 3 assists in the game.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Thomas passes to Young for three, and he gets it to go. Young's got 5.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Here's Winslow. Rebounded by Wilson Chandler.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And Thomas, here we go. That's good.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Wade comes in for Winslow, and it's Dragic in for Richardson. And then for Boston, Mickey's checked in for Chandler. Allen comes in for Young, and Smart subbed in for Bradley. Celtics leading by 9. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers played really well. He finished 21 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. With a game like he had, there weren't a lot of things you could point to where he went wrong.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
I'll tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him.
Charnel Stokes, he's checked in for Whiteside. Now, here's Thomas, guarded by Logan. And Thomas, here we go. Smart, wide open, he fires. Boston again missing. And it's the Heat on the break. And it's Freak missing.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And Bosch now top of the key. Here's Stokes. And he uses the glass on the layup. Stokes has got his first points of the night.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Okay, Miami, now coming on the board are your Heat dancers. Let them hear ya.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. And he's able to get it back. Allen misses from close range.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Dragic.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played, Thomas gets a wide open look. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists tonight.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today. Now we get a chance to check out Isaiah Thomas. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's getting around 20 points per, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Here's Wade. Miami no good on that time either.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky right there for the lead.
Here's Mickey by Stoudemire. 6 on the shot clock to the left side wing. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah, those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now. The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Now Smart. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta. There's the pick. Shoots off the screen, and another basket for Boston.
Smart. Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Freak kicks to Stokes, and the layup's good off the glass. Stokes has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Rozier the pass to Garrett. Now here's Smart. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Over to the left wing. Pass to Smart. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Heat trail by 7. Freak dishes to Dragic.
Nigga. Nigga.
Pass to Logan.
What the hell?
Stoudemire, the screen. The 3 ball. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
That 3 cut the deficit going into halftime. They're not going away.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Celtics lead by 4. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Coach, with this type of ball game, what needs to happen in order for you to pull out a win tonight?
Well, we have to play through some of the tough times, okay, whether it's a missed call or whether missed shots. This is a passionate game, and we got to stay the course.
Coach, thank you so much. Guys, handling both adversity and prosperity, so crucial.
Thank you, Doris.
Dragic kept passing the ball back. This man was right open. This man kept passing me the ball. Oh.
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over a few things before we get going again. I'll say this. We kept a very tight handle on the basketball, and that's something I always like to see. The fewer turnovers, the better.
Shut up, Coach.
Keep your heads on a...
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Really an extraordinary game for Freak.
Oh,
He's got 13 points and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Yeah, you know, he's had a great feel when the shot's going up.
The Heat trail by 4.
Shot going up.
Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Mickey out there with Wilson Chandler. Doubled by Logan. Bradley, no one.
Bang, bang.
No good on the triple.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Freak kicks to Bosch. Buries it from 3-point range. Bosch has got the opening bucket to start the second half for Miami. Boston shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Now, here's Thomas. He's covered by Logan. And Thomas, here we go. Kicks it out to Bradley. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Sweet little floater. Bradley's got his second bucket of the night.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Freak kicks to Wade. Bosch, a screen on Bradley. Wade drives in. Winslow wide open. He fires. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Celtics leading by 3. Kicks it to Chandler. There's the screen. Off the pick. And Whiteside sends it back. There's Winslow. And Boston with the rebound. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
You're just looking at the stat sheet. They gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
Chandler's shot good.
Come on, you guys letting them get away.
Defensively, they can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
And Miami making a change here. Haslam's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Young's checked in. Here's Winslow. Here's Haslam. Drills the baseline jumper.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Outside Thomas. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Deminick. And there's the call on Chandler. That's his first foul. A picture-perfect screenplay. And
how are they gonna get the point and the foul?
Wade on the wing.
That's so gay.
The shot misses. Now Boston takes it the other way. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters, not nearly quick enough. And then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Dwayne Wade. And a change for the Celtics. Smart's checked in. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Bosh, the screen. Dragic, the pass to Logan. The kick out to Bosh. Shot clock at 6. There's a whistle that goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his third foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Amare Stoudemire is checked in for Bosh. And it's Jarnell Stokes in for Udonis Haslem. Tony Allen's checked in for Boston. Rozier comes in for Thomas. Dragic. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming in.
Let's go.
Yeah, whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
The Heat have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Boston making a switch here. Garrett's checked in.
Garrett.
They set the pick. Inside. Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Freak with the ball. And that misses.
Bro,
the game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
5 on the clock. Here's Deminick. And it's Freak with the rebound. The Heat have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. 1:25 left in the third. The kick out to Dragic. For the lead. And Boston with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Allen dishes to Garrett. 56 seconds left to play in the third. Over to the wing. Here's Demaniuk. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 3. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Feeds it to Stoudemire. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Stokes has got 6 points.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. There's a good screen. Now here's Smart. He's guarded by Dragic. Here's Rozier. The three-pointer no good. 3 on 3. There's Winslow. No good on the buzzer beater. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Celtics out in front, up 1. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. The Celtics with the lead. The big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Dragic is out there with Freak, and it's Wade in at small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And the shot is good.
Oh my God, bro.
He's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Right side a screen. Wade against Allen. Whiteside sets the bit for Wade. Shot from 12. Nice touch on the bench shot.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Boston shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Bradley kicks to Chandler. Allen outside. Now here's Thomas, guarded by Logan. Pass to Chandler, takes the 3. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
Bro, how is that even possible? What the hell?
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Whiteside kicks to Wade. Heat moving the ball around. Bosh, the screen. Logan. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Right there, we saw Bosh opened up space for the shooter. Well done.
Thomas with the ball. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Really aggressive play.
This shit's so fast.
Against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Miami with the change here, too. Freaks checked in for Goran Dragic. The Celtic passes it to Whiteside. Here's Logan. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Get on my face.
Play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in.
Dang straight, I'm using my height advantage.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke.
Over the break, he told his players, guys, we're letting opportunities slip away in transition. Let's push it up the floor, look to score some points in early offense. Kevin, can they pick up the tempo?
Chandler outside. Inside. Lee pass was put in just the right spot. Clark, neither team with a big advantage here in the fourth quarter.
5 times we've had the lead switch so far. I mean, back and forth we go.
And Clark, that could rise again before we're through.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities. And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Man. Oh, man. Oh, man.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Make some noise.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Bradley off the drive. And that one's good. Bradley's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. And what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
Here's Logan. The shot is off. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Bradley. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Bradley's got 8 here in the quarter.
Bro, you
and you like to see since the half now. He's finally starting to come around.
And here's Freak. Inside, right side, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Oh, man.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. Wade against Bradley. There's the pick. Pass to Mickey. The shot by Chandler, wide open. Nice open look, but it's no good. Wade passes to Logan.
Boy, you got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man down.
You know, Clark, even then, he might just go over it.
He could.
Look at this. Check out the elevation he gets.
Wow, I tell you, I just cannot get enough of those kind of plays. What a rim record.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. The open shot by Smart, busted. No good that time either.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
.20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Chandler outside. Out to the wing. Shoots the 3. Buries it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Those are huge points.
Whoa.
I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
Oh, no good.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at your strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
First free throw was good, and that will put them up by 2.
Quiet, 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 quiet.
And so both free throws.
Get on my face.
It's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
And so the big
Get on
win
my
by
face.
Miami in a tight game. What a
Big
shot
side,
they put on
go.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. We were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw good.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Goran, congratulations on the win tonight. A game where you certainly had some nice bench production. What does it take for this team to play at its best?
I mean, everybody's playing hard, you know, even the guys from the bench. You know, we need everybody, even including the bench. Everybody has to be focused, play hard, and especially in defense.
Playing hard is always a great starting point. Goran, congratulations. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He stepped up his game tonight, getting it done all game long and making the plays whenever they needed him to.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
I'm just trying to get like 2 off days. Was he touching his head? Like, like getting badges. Bro, I want the corner. I hate you, Carmelo Anthony.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel
Mine.
and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports.
Someone
And tonight
bought it
our
for me.
broadcast will be shifting to Denver, where we'll see the Nuggets going up against the Miami Heat. For the Heat, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And before we tip off, I just need to ask Shaq, when you think back to great teammates, What are the qualities that make a great teammate?
Well, you want to play with guys who care as much about the game as you do. A guy who puts the team first. A guy who gets you involved. A guy who has the same dreams and aspirations that you have about the game.
Well, that name sounds like Kobe Bryant to me that you were talking about. But I always look for guys who could push me. I mean, and I could push them at the same time, where we could work together. I mean, it's a family, the basketball team. You playing for 82 games. You need somebody that's going to be in your corner.
Wouldn't you like to push Kenny?
Push him off this set.
Yeah, that's what I was
As
getting
long
at.
as I can push you back.
You may not be able to. Kevin Harlan, take it away, kid.
Times it is green.
Let's get up and get loud!
It's time for some hoops at Pepsi Center, home of the Nuggets, and we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. For the Denver Nuggets, they come in off that loss to the Grizzlies in Memphis at the FedEx Forum. And that does your confidence guys no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
And that result was no surprise because they played very loosely with the basketball.
They sure did. There's no question about it. And when you come out on the wrong end of the turnover battle, you're often going to be on the wrong end of the scoreboard as well, Greg. You know that.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. Freak is out there with Dragic, and it's Winslow in at the three. Moutier, no good. So the Heat, their last game, a win against the Boston Celtics.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
And the basket by Olynyk.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Dives for it. It's stolen by Moutier. And here we go. Fast break. Moutier's got it. And it's sent back by Bosch. And they're able to recover. A nice shot by Gallinari. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Freak dishes to Bosch. In the corner, Winslow with it. Fires the three. And Kenneth Faried pulls it down. Nuggets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And a wide open look for Lee. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Lee's got his first 2 points of the night.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Denver's head coach had a few moments to share with me. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup, their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. Well, guys, give us your thoughts on that.
Well, I think for a team that has the ability to control a game with its defense, that's where I would expect the focus to be.
And that's exactly right. I mean, if they're going to play to their strengths, they should be pouring a lot of effort into their defense. I think coach is coming into this one with the right mindset.
Now here's Winslow, following the miss by Emmanuel Moutier. Stolen by Faried. Dragic against Lee. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock.
They gotta make you watch for her.
Gallinari outside, but they'll get another chance. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Winslow. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And it's Freak missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Now here's Moutier. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Now Freak following the miss by Emmanuel Moutier from deep. Winslow the pass to Logan. Winslow kicks to Whiteside. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand. He has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
What do you want me to play then?
The Nuggets leading by 5.
Oh.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Logan following the basket by Emmanuel Mudiay. Dishes it to Dragic. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Dragic.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Mudiay dishes to Fareed, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
First free throw is good. A different look for Denver. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Olynyk. Will Barton comes in for Gallinari. Denver leading by 7. We've got Will Barton. He's out there with Harris. Kerr is out there with Gallinari. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Kerr with the screen on Richardson. Now Gallinari. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Shoots from the baseline. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Obviously a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Logan the pass to Richardson. Outside Dragic. Bosch a screen on Harris. Here's Logan. The shot misses. And Denver the other way now. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
Yeah, really a rare treat for the fans. The only time they'll get to see this matchup all season.
Inter-conference action here. 2 games in all between these 2 teams. It'll be fun to watch.
Shoots off the step back, and he gets it to go.
Well, they gave him some room, and he just stepped back and nailed the wide open jumper.
Here's the Nuggets with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Free throw line jump shot. They get it back. Here's Kerr. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. And a wide open look for Freak. There it is, his 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics got down to business. He dropped in 24 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
And Dragic with a clear path to the hoop, rejected by Harris. And pushing it up, here's Denver, and stolen by Freak. Out left to the wing. There's the triple. Denver grabs the miss. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And Gallinari kicks to Harris.
Mackenzie. Mackenzie. Get up. What? What time is it? 11. 11.
He dishes it to Kerr. 5 to shoot.
Yeah, bro.
From deep three-point range, and Gallinari with the three. Gallinari's got 10 points.
Great job from behind the arc this quarter. I mean, shooting just under 60% for... the game. I mean, that's smoking.
Now on the court, your very own Nuggets dancer.
And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest over the course of the last 10 games. Number 1, the Heat. The Nuggets third.
I mean, great teamwork and great schemes at both ends of the floor. You're seeing that from each of these clubs, and this is what defense is all about.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Whiteside's checked in for Stoudemire. Haslam comes in for Chris Bosh. And Winslow subbed in for Richardson.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Lee with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. Here's Moutier. No good. And Miami the other way now. Dragic dishes to Winslow. Out to the right wing. Here's Logan. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Moutier with the basket.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Down low, here's Whiteside. Breaks it off the glass. Whiteside's got 6.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Olynyk sets a screen for Gallinari. Off the screen. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Here's Moutier, and that one goes in as he is fouled. And through the first half.
Well, I'm here with...
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. We're seeing a tremendous game here from Emmanuel Mudiay.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. Dragic is out there with Freak, and it's Winslow in at the small forward. Both free throws good from Kenneth Faried. The Heat trail by 18. Down low, it's tipped. Stolen by Faried. And stolen by Freak. The dish to Bosch. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. And that one's good. Freak's got 9. The Nuggets leading by 16. Lee outside. He feeds it to Moutier. Knocked loose and stolen by Freak. For the finish.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Screen by Faried. Lee passes to Faried. And stolen by Freak. Oh, and here comes Dragic all alone. The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Denver's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Here's the screen. Here's Gallinari. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted. And really, I like the movement and communication there.
The Heat have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And so he hits the technical free throw. Barton's checked in for Courtney Lee. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Now here's Winslow. Gallinari covering. Moutier kicks to Faried. Moutier, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Freak with it. Now defended by Mudiay. Dragic gets the bucket.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
There's a good screen. Barton kicks to Mudiay. And again, Denver no good.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Wasted no time on that one. Winslow's got his first 2 points.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Screen by Fareed. And here's Gallinari. He's got 10. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And the game of basketball is one of runs, and right now this one's definitely not over.
No, it certainly isn't. I mean, if they string together a few more baskets and get a couple of stops, I mean, this game will be tight again just like that. So stay tuned.
Barton dishes to Mudiay. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you've played with. And, Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
Yeah, okay. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Out to the wing. Fareed the pass to Barton. Clock at 6. No good. In and out off the rim. And here are the Heat. They're on a 16-4 run right now. No good from Dragic. The Nuggets leading by 6. A minute 50 left in the third quarter of the game.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
To the left side wing. Freak kicks to Dragic. The pass to Logan. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
They're shooting it quite well now. Again, function of shot selection, ball movement. Guys are in rhythm, confident, free-flowing, and they're knocking down their shots.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Kerr comes in for Kenneth Fareed. Gary Harris, he's checked in for Gallinari. And it's Lee in for Mudiay. Augustine dishes to Haslam. Logan the pass to Haslam. Stoudemire kicks to Freak. And that one's good. Freak's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Barton dishes to Lee. Here's Kerr, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
And Haslam kicks to Freak. Down low, and stolen by Harris. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Nurkic against Stoudemire. Here's Barton. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Move it, move it.
Stoudemire, the screen. Logan. He got it up in. Time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The points coming in bunches as we ramp up the third quarter. It's been a good one. The Nuggets on top, up by 5. And time to step aside. Quick. To what's been a hard-fought battle, fourth quarter should be good. The Heat trail by 5. They've got Harris. He's out there with Lee. Gallinari is out there with Nurkic. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Freak kicks to Stokes. Pass to Augustine. Yep, right through the net. Augustine's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Heat. And here are the Nuggets now. They led by as many as 18 points. Now, here's Gallinari. He's covered closely. Nurkic can't hit.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle. Oh, a perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Denver.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Moutier, he's checked in for Denver.
At the line for your Nuggets, Courtney Lee.
And he makes the first. The Heat making a switch here. Bosch is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
With his first shot attempt, Moutier with the rebound. Moutier's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Lee. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
Freak kicks to Bosch. It's stolen by Moutier. And here we go. Moutier heading to the hoop. Good. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. To the middle. Whoops. Anticipated the pass. Turnover. Gallinari against Bosch. And Gallinari kicks to Moutier. That is good. And now an 11-point Denver lead.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks your coach drew up.
A different look for Miami. Whiteside comes in for Amari Stoudemire. And it's Dragic in for Augustine.
Bro,
Lee with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway. Lee's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Whiteside, the pass to Logan. No good, unable to end this run.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No. Maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah, right. First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way, and they've got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
Moutier dishes to Olynyk. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day, and I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display on that possession.
Bosch kicks to Freak. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. And that's now 21 points for Freak.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Now here's Moutier, defended by Logan. Moutier pass to Gallinari. Feeds to Moutier. 5 on the clock. Miami grabs the miss. Bosch has got his third rebound tonight. The Heat trail by 16. Winslow with it. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Oh, man.
1:43 left to play in the final quarter. Now here's Moutier. Not a lot of room. Now here is Gallinari. To the inside. And Whiteside sends it back.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Denver.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And I like what they've done here. Made the plays they had to. That's why they'll be going up 1-0 in their season series against the Heat.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Moutier. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
It's stolen by Moutier. Right side, Lee. He kicks to Gallinari. And the foul called on Freak. And so it's Denver taking care of business.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
The Heat, 55.
Kevin, thank you. And now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game.
They asked an awful lot from him tonight.
Yes or no?
And he delivered. When they needed a big bucket, he was the guy they turned to, and he delivered, like I said. I mean, this guy was unbelievable. He did not shy away from the moment.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
Huh? What'd you say? Yeah. Hmm? Oh, I don't know. Legendary work. What's a legendary work ethic? You know what that means? What does that mean?
Legendary work?
Yeah, ethic.
You meant like what? What does that mean in 2K?
What does it mean in 2K?
I don't know what does that mean in 2K.
What does the word word? What does it mean in real life?
Hmm?
What does it mean in real life then?
Like you always work hard on the not the pitch, what is it? On the floor. Like you're chasing every ball, you're here at the gym every morning shooting hoops.
Which one should I go for? Practice or the badge?
I don't know, I never played 2K16. All-Star game?
My All-Star game, yes.
I feel like we really... Did you win the 3-point contest?
I didn't play no 3-point contest. I'm not a 3-point shooter.
You're a good leaf. Who's winning now? Awesome. We beat for the West, I mean.